Hey guys, Oz here, and something pretty important to talk about today. I'm involved right now in something called the 14-Day Revenue Challenge with Shonda. Anyway, um, part of her program includes daily coaching from some absolutely outstanding coaches in what you're really doing in your business and in your life and how to move the ball forward to 5, 6, 7 figures a year. And I was on with one of the coaches yesterday and talking about all the gifts the universe is giving me and all the abundance that I have in my life. And she called bullshit on me. She totally called bullshit on me. She goes, "You're not committed. You're not committed to yourself. You're not committed to society. All I'm hearing is blah, 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 blah." She goes, "Until you get fully committed, you're just wasting your time, dude." And I'm like, "Well, what does that mean?" She goes, "What is your passion? What is your passion project? Until you get related to your passion project, you're never going to succeed in business. You're not going to get up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym and be at your desk at 7, ready to work every day. It's not going to happen." And she didn't say all this, but it's going through my mind. And she was right. She kicked my ass, and it's exactly what I needed. So she goes, "What is your passion project?" And I said, "Well, for that, I got to go back to December 2019, and it's called the Inner City Artists Guild. We had everything prepared. This was going to be a nonprofit that was going to change the artist's world. It was going to eradicate the word starving artist from our vocabulary. It is going to take homeless people off the streets and train them in 6-month certificate programs in partnership with major corporations, major tech firms here in Utah, working with government agencies to put them, off the streets, to take homeless people, to take mothers at risk, fathers at risk, families at risk, get them out of the 8.25 an hour jobs into these programs, and give them stipends while they're doing it for childcare, because it'll be 2 or 3 times a week at night, and get them trained to the point where immediately upon graduation, they're walking into 26, 28, $30 an hour jobs with tech firms. And the third stipend of it was the stipend. Did I say stipend? The third tenet would be to literally change the art world and make Salt Lake City, Utah, the pearl of the art universe, which is one of my dreams. Combining an art gallery, a rock shop, lapidary training, silversmithing, wire wrapping, all of that, so that people can start little businesses just at a micro level and make some money to pay their bills, and then get involved in these 6-month certificate trainings, and immediately be hired by these corporations. Why is this important? Well, A, it gets the homeless off the streets, starting in Salt Lake City and maybe expanding out to other cities. It takes, people that society looks at as useless, people that are homeless and people that work in menial jobs, and give them high-paying positions, okay, where they're now members of society that are actually, giving people that never thought they could have anything the idea in their mind now that they're making money, that, wow, I can buy a car someday. I can own a home someday. I could pay my bills on time. I can raise my children the way I want to and send them to the schools that I want to. These are all things that runs through me, okay? And it helps society because, again, it's taking people that are not giving to society, that are now giving society, pay their bills, pay their taxes, being, profitable, wonderful members of their community, okay? And for the corporations, oh my God, it's the biggest win-win that they could have, because they'll take one of their executives and some of their equipment, do a 6-month certificate program, and have the pick of the litter of people that are now trained in their methods, in their modalities, on their equipment, by their people. Win, win, win. Win for society, win for the homeless, win for women at risk, win for businesses. Great for everything. December 2019, doing radio interviews, all the paperwork ready, attorneys just waiting. And then January 2020 happened, and February, and March. And I don't have to tell you about that, because we've all been through it, those of us that are still alive. And we dropped the ball. Everybody disappeared that was working with me, but it had to happen that way. And let me tell you why it had to happen that way. I was not ready. We were not ready. I did not at that point have a tenth of the contacts, high level, incredible contacts that I have now. And I'm talking directly to you because you're one of those contacts. I'm talking about the contacts that I have built in Trustegrity, in the Tribe, in Happy Neighborhood Project, on Zoom calls 8, 10, 12, 15 a week, all the coaches that I know, and mostly Clubhouse. So if you follow me, or you know me, and you know my heart, I'm looking for you. I am asking for you. We are looking for help. We need board members. We need people to put skin in the game. We need contacts. We don't need anything. I hate that word need, and my friend Larry, you'd be screaming it right now. We ask for your help. We ask for your contacts. We ask for your donations. We ask for you to join our team, the Inner City Artists Guild in Salt Lake City, Utah, to help change everything about the way art is perceived, how it's made, helping artists. I did forget one of the biggest parts, helping artists with SEO, with marketing, with developing their skills, with branding, all of that stuff. So all of the wonderful, brilliant, talented women that I know in their 20s and 30s that teach and coach Instagram and marketing and all those other things, we're looking for you to help us, help everyone, and raise the tide. Because when you raise the tide, all the ships go up. And that's what we're looking to do in the Inner City Artists Guild. Please contact me privately, send me a PM, a phone call, a text messages, smoke signals. I don't freaking care. I'm doing this thing. We're doing this thing. And we're going to change the art world forever. This is Oz from Salt Lake City, Utah. I love you guys. Contact me. Don't wait.